Hey everyone. Whether this is gonna be a brief video or a long video, we'll just see how this plays out, or what it is I would have to say, whatever it is I need to get off my chest. We'll see how long this plays out. Anyways, let me start off by saying what healing yourself is, what freedom is. I guess what there's a war going on initially, quote unquote, outside of ourselves. It's so what we are told. It's so what we are meant to believe, especially in this smell where this world where you have like so much thrown at you. Like everyone's so quick to want to label themselves or label a certain type of people or just label in general. Even though, like, let's say you don't want to be, you just want to be you just want to be straight or whatever, like, meaning like free, just not even tied down to any form of I guess, how do you say, label. You just want to be who you are, because everything outside of yourself is more or less meant to distract who you are from to true to yourself. You know what I mean? And breaking it down, we are so convinced as in a society or as a race in this, I guess, 3D physical realm, that the enemy is lying outside of ourselves. There is something outside of ourselves that we need to conquer. Don't we all feel that? Whenever you're working out, I work out all the time. Isn't there something we're prepping ourselves for? Think about that. Like, you're prepping yourself for something. You don't really know what it is exactly, whether it be a foe, whether it be a challenge. And that's great. You need that. You need that, like, little anxiety, that little pressure to push you out of your comfort zone. That makes you more into alignment to your cause, to who you are. We'll get back to that. Let me just tell you this thing. Everything outside of us is not real. None of this is real. Let's see the world from perspectives, because life's all about perspective. I want you to look at the world through my perspective, through this certain perspective, just for this moment. Don't look through it through a perspective that you've been told or you've been believing. I want you to be very open-minded when you hear the videos I tell you to listen to. Why is that? Because life is all about perspectives. You know what I mean? It's what I said in one of my last videos. We don't have to be at conflict with one another, because if we learn to see each other's perspectives, there can be clarity, there can be peace. And this isn't any form of, I guess, negotiations, any transactions, just any form of conflict or in public. It all ties together. But what I'm saying is, be open to perspectives. Don't be so narrow-minded, especially when it comes to self-beliefs. So let's go back to the topic of what it means to be or see things the way I see things. The way I see things, well, like I said, life's all about perspectives. So picture life not through a narrow-minded perspective, but through a perspective that there's multiple possibilities, multiple perspectives. Due to this one path, there's multiple paths. Now, to stay on one path means commitment, and that's good. You conquer your goals, whatever it is that you need to conquer. I've been on this path for a while now, but it's opened, it's explored, it's expanded, because I've been going down this path. What I thought was right for me at moments or at times really wasn't. But it's helped me see things clearer. It's pushed me and my character much further. This avatar, it's helped push me to greater limits and heights, and I can't be mad at that. Though at times I'm like, why did I need it to go through that? Why did this not work out the way I planned it? Whatever the situation may be in your case scenario, it all ties together initially in the end. But the perspective, I guess the initial perspective is meaning that anything outside of yourself is a mere reflection of what's inside of yourself. Any form of conflict outside of yourself is a mere reflection of what's inside yourself. You see, you have all this anger and energy build up within your thoughts, within your mind, and if you're not strong-willed, if you're not like battling it every day, like I said in one of my last videos, my demon, the thing I spar with every day, I spar with my demon. I love it because it pushes me. But if you let your guard down, if you're not disciplined, it's gonna take over. It's that simple. It is that simple. If your guard is down and you're undisciplined, it will take over who you are, and you're gonna think that you are your thoughts. You're gonna think that you're this person that you're sparring and you hate it. You create this illusion and an enemy outside of yourself, and that is not you. You see, oftentimes we think of this ugly, nasty person, and we reflect onto others. We think that these other people are gonna hurt us or hurt the ones we love, and that's very much not the case. You know what I mean? Life is unpredictable. Life can be unpredictable. Life's not controlled. You never know what could happen next in life. But what I'm saying is, when you focus on befriending the person who it is that within you, that resides within you, your heart, you know what I mean, loving yourself from your heart space, I believe any person outside of yourself, a quote unquote enemy, that funky ass energy, there is no bending you. Why is that? There's no bending you because you're cool with who you are. I've said this in the past and I'll continue to say it. You're cool with who you are. There is no enemy that resides within you. That illusion that you created, that person that you're fighting when you're working out or you're boxing at a gym or something, whoever it is that you're fighting, that's all within you, man. That's all the thing that's pushing you. We are all given these like mental disorders. You're never gonna meet someone who's just absolutely has no problems. It's just chilling and flowing through life. The only people that are really like that are people who went through that and are at peace with who they are. Or they're just, I don't know what story they have. That's their perspective. Maybe I've been seeing things from a narrow-minded perspective compared to that. Maybe that's a whole nother level. You know what I mean? Be that open-minded to question what it is that you're believing about yourself, about your perspectives of life. See things the way I see it. There is no enemy that resides outside of myself, because I'm cool with who I am within myself. I don't have to prove anything to no one. I just know that the person that is within me is the only person that I need to deal with. That is my responsibility. That is my child. Good example. When you're working out, I want you to practice this. And maybe you already do. Maybe I'm the first one who just started doing this. When I work out, I like to think of it like my thoughts. I'm telling myself to stop. I like push myself a little bit further. I like doing things that kind of make my mind say stop. It hurts, but I like fighting that, because I know that's the great split between me and my thoughts. Your thoughts are like your children, from what I've heard, and this is a good analogy. When you treat your thoughts like your children, don't hate your thoughts. Don't tell them to shut up. Don't treat your thoughts like your children. You give them certain play times, you give them times to express themselves, but you gotta realize you can't take these thoughts seriously. True, whatever you focus on grows, whatever you think grows, but you gotta have a moment of discipline where you gotta let them be free, or they're gonna just build up. So, back to what I was saying, when you work out, push against these thoughts, showing the authority, like, no, you're not gonna control me, even though you're telling me to stop. And that's a comfortable feeling. It's comfortable to just do the same thing every day, because you tell me, your comfort, you're the one who tells me to do this, and I know that's not gonna initially satisfy me and my initial goals in life, but you're telling me to do it, and I'm not gonna do it, because I'm gonna show you that I'm a different person from you. And a big part of my life so far has been just being controlled by pleasure and by my thoughts. I realize the person who I am outside my thoughts is so much greater than who my thoughts comprehended, and that's great, because I'm more than just what you see. I'm a feeling, I'm a blessing, because I'm a beacon of light. I've really always felt this way about myself. I'm working on myself. I'm becoming the best that I can be, and it's beautiful. But what I'm saying is, like I said, push against your thoughts when you're working out. That's a good example. And if you don't work out, practice deep meditation, meaning breath work. Every thought you have, acknowledge it, let it flow through you. Just don't even be your thoughts. Be the body, be the soul, be the current moment. You take that deep inhale, you acknowledge the thought. You don't realize, you don't see the thought, you don't become the thought. You see the thought and you acknowledge the thought. You've put up a force field of like a light of healing, but the thought cannot penetrate. You acknowledge it. It is outside of yourself, but it is a part of you. It is not you. Let it flow through you and focus on the breath. You are the mere moment. You are the breath work. You are the thing that is presence. Presence. Now, if you're not meditating or working out, then you gotta fix something. Like really, you need to fix something. Start journaling or something. These are essentials to living a peaceful life. You see, I did it on a consistent basis, and I didn't know how far of a level I was until I had my like stopping point, which was like yesterday, and I was like, oh man, this really helped me, and I didn't even acknowledge it. Anyways, just focus on doing both if you can. It really does go a long way. Another thing I just started today was whenever you take a shower, I don't know whatever you do or how you take a shower, but whenever I take a shower, I like to see it as my zone where I could just think freely however I want. Meaning I'll get in the shower and I'm gonna think as much as I can. I'm gonna just sit there and be with my thoughts. I'm gonna think as much as I can because that's gonna be my kids' playtime in my head. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna let y'all go free. I'm gonna let you go berserk, go wild. And so just go wild when you're initially just in the shower, just thinking, just with your thoughts. But let them express themselves because they've been, I guess, being dodged all day. But then when it's towards the end of the shower, this is the cold shower method, but this is my twist to it. Turn the shower all the way cold, and when the shower is cold, your mind's gonna be like, stop, it's uncomfortable. I don't like this. It's very uncomfortable, and it's gonna feel uncomfortable, and your body, like, it wants to create evidence that's comfortable, so you're letting it penetrate you. Well, in that moment when it's cold, you need to do the breathing method of not allowing yourself to become your thoughts. You breathe, even though the environment's uncomfortable, even though the thoughts are uncomfortable, you are at peace with who you are. You are at peace and you're in the present moment. You see, you just separated yourself from your thoughts. You are no longer your thoughts. You hold the power. That was the moment you said, as a body, not as the mind, but as who you truly are. That's what you said. I'm not gonna give you the power anymore. I am the power. I hold the power. You do not rule me. I'm the one who's choosing to stay here, even though it's uncomfortable. I am the one who is choosing this, and then over time your mind is gonna learn, because our mind is a monkey mind. We adapt. The mind will learn that when you step outside of the comfort zone, and there's no swaying who you are, there's no swaying your opinion, because you are the authority, you are the parent. Obviously, your mind wants to be protected. It's like that little safe monkey wants to be protected by its parents, its mom or dad, and it looks at you and it's like, okay, I give it to you then. I'm not gonna question you because you're the one who holds my safety. So I'm gonna initially let go and let you make the decision here. And that's how you could go about life. Whenever initial action, your actions have consequences. So you see things more like the adult. Whenever life happens to you, you know how to act because your higher self, who you truly are, not that overthinking. You've mastered it. Most people have to go through so much just to learn this simple lesson, but this is the hugest blessing you could probably have, is that self-love, knowing that you're not your thoughts. I needed to go through it. I needed to have so many years of my life taken away because I thought it was my thoughts. I thought I was this lonely little loser who'd be like, woe is me all my life. But in reality, I separated myself from the thoughts, and now I see myself for me and the potential that I have. It's a very, very beautiful story. This journey is life. Life is a very beautiful story. I want you to try these methods I've told you. Think about what I said and use it to your daily life. And I love y'all. This was a 14-minute video. Holy, I didn't think it'd be that long. But hey, I got off my chest what I needed to get off, and I wish y'all the very best day. It's already nighttime, but if you're watching this, I wish you the very best. Apply it, please. Journal. That's important. It's important to get your thoughts out there on paper. And I recommend using a pencil. That's just me. I'm kind of old school. But anyways, y'all have a very lovely day. I love y'all. I'm sending y'all so much love, so much blessings, so much peace. Whew. I'm gonna gonna try to get higher quality videos soon. I think I need to do some more research, but I'm probably just gonna have to get a camera because I already have a mic and everything. I've just been recording off my phone. But hey, I'm using what I can to kind of get out what I need to get out, and I hope this helps someone out there. So anyways, I love y'all. Peace out.